You know those group chats that are just too real? Yeah, we made a podcast out of it.
Welcome to Hanging Out with the Girlfriends, where deep convos meet good gossip and healing meet hilarious.
It's your paid girlfriends bringing the realest talk straight from the group chats to your ears.
So grab a drink, get cozy, and let's table this matter.
Because honestly, this mic is just an extension of the group chat.
We are back again. We are back again. Viewers, we are back again. Dun, 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 dun.
We are back again, and we no one can take us out. Even we are with Jola, Jola. What's her name? FK, Mimi, and her partner. I can't remember her name. And we are podcasters and sheets and geeks, hanging out with a girlfriend. IS. Hey.
Welcome back to another episode of Hanging Out with the
Girlfriend.
Yes, guys. You know what's up? Welcome back.
What's up? My name is Kamsi.
My name is Becky G, the genius.
Yes, and we are the girlfriends. Clock it. You know, so doing this thing, I didn't do this because she has not watched Off Campus. For those that have watched Off Campus, this thing is giving me the vibe of Off Campus.
Kamsi, you are so annoying because now I'm going to watch it.
This girl, I said, let me open her yash. In fact, let me open the yash. She asked me what's the genre. I said, Becky, I'm sorry, but this is not the genre you usually watch because it's only Yoruba. No, it's not Yoruba Nollywood. Yoruba YouTube movies that she watches. So I'm not like, this is not the one you hear.
Tribalism at its peak.
Tania. I remember Tania today. Thank God, because I was trying to remember it one time.
Tribalism at its peak.
That's a lie.
I'm not saying more than that. Bigotry at its peak.
That's a lie.
And you want to marry a Yoruba man? Which Yoruba man will see you and like you like this now?
Tunde.
Jesus wept, Kamsi's wept. Tunde.
I beg God, don't mind us.
You guys, I know you guys have missed so Kamsi, you guys know we have a culture of asking how our week went.
You guys, I'm very excited though.
I've not even asked you.
Oh, sorry.
Calm down. Kamsi, how was your week?
You guys, I'm so sorry. I don't want to talk about the past. I'm talking about the future and present. It was scorching hot. The heat that Becky and I felt today. We're just like, it's too hot, it's burning. Yeah, that's what I want. I want it to be burning. Let my skin be burning. The only thing I want to be doing is sweating. I don't want I don't want to be shivering. Jesus. I feel like I'm shaking too much. I think I'm very excited.
You guys, I was talking to my friend this afternoon and I was telling him, I was like, Kamsi seemed too excited today. I don't know why. But she was unusually hyper.
Yes, I know, right?
I noticed that you were unusually hyper.
What? Is this so bad? I'm serious, wait. Becky not allowing these tears to come out. Like it is days at the back of my eye.
Because if you come out, I will just slap you.
You don't understand. Becky, we waited for.
No, you guys. You know what I told myself? I told myself since last week. I said, let it be -50. I'm not wearing any stupid thermal wear again. You know the thing? I think one time it was very cold last week.
Yeah.
My legs were shaking. I said, nothing concern me. I better somehow. Yeah, I'm not in winter.
Concerning people.
I don't understand. There's not even spring again.
Winter may last. No, spring or winter may last for the night, but summer comes in the morning. Hey, we are trading our sorrows. Hey, we are dancing in the sun. It is scorching, burning, and we are sweating. I should not be a lyricist. Lyric.
What's that? You can pronounce it.
A songwriter.
Oh my God. Kamsi, I'm not asking how my day was. How my week was.
How was your week?
You guys, I had a very good week. Like Kamsi too, I was very happy. I said this week, I'm not going to wear thermal. I'm not going to wear any stupid jacket. I went to church today without jacket. I said, Let it be freezing cold.
Guys.
That's because I'm you. That's why I wore black and black. So in case it's cold, too cold.
Yeah,
Like black and black. Oh. But you guys, what else again? Work has been very interesting too. You guys, we have a new hire, and I'm the one training, and I'm so happy.
Hey, it's true. When Auntie started training, you guys, I remember the time that they came to pick me from downstairs. I said, calm down, calm your balls down.
So you watched the video, but you not comment.
Oh, it's true. I not comment.
Don't worry.
Jesus, you know that this thing just reminded me of this movie where it was Regina Halls. Yeah, she was talking to her friend, and she was like, you know, the best way to spend I think they're talking about spending weekend or so. They're like, oh my god, the best way to spend your weekend is in like Paris. That's what she said. And the friend was like, yes, I saw your pictures in Paris. Like, it was so beautiful. Then Regina Howard said, so why didn't you like? Good.
Why did you comment? But you guys, my week was really good. What else again happened last week?
I feel like a lot happened last week, but now I've forgotten.
To be honest, it has been very sweet, period. It's true on Friday, people. because public holiday is here, so I had half day at work.
Yeah, that's true. How they know they happen from my own side? All this kind private entity.
So we had half day at work, and I was able to enjoy my Friday.
Oh yeah. Auntie slept. She always sleeps.
No, I was telling my team, I said as long as I took siesta.
Oh, it's true.
I'm not go because by the time I come back from work, I have to hit the gym.
Hey, no, I felt that. You guys, I felt that. Clock it. I have to hit the gym. Hey, wahala for person we know who gets organized life.
Period. Well, yeah, that's my shop.
Organization.
But that Friday, I said nothing. You know when I said there's the only person that can take me out of the house on Friday was Jesus Christ himself. If you like. When my mommy tell me that she's at the airport, I tell her to come and meet me. The way I wanted to sleep on that Friday, and I slept and I enjoyed myself.
No. Sleep is sweet, you guys.
Yes, I always advise Kamsi to sleep. But she's always so hyper, like today.
Oh my god, have you forgotten that sleep I slept? Which day was that? I slept by.
You said by 9 p.m. Yes.
I remember that time on, like, when I say on the dot. I checked my time that time. It was 9. I dropped my phone. I'm telling you that's the last thing I remember. Let's tell you that I mean I dropped my phone. I slept off rather. I woke up like a newborn baby.
You know, honestly, like when you sleep, you wake up. You said, I have slept.
I woke up like my whole energy was strong, You guys, sleep is good.
Having said that, you guys, I hope you guys had a very blissful week. And if you did not, don't worry, you will soon.
You will soon. Don't worry. Summer is coming. Summer is here. So you will soon. By the way, talking about last week, things that happened last week, we haven't forgotten. You guys, we are yet to talk about double standards. Because it's first starting with last week being our reference point. Nigerians, most especially.
Yes, your vocal cord is showing. Your vocal cord. Calm down.
Oh my god, you guys, I am so passionate about this because I have a lot of things. And I'm so angry that I didn't write some of these things I want to say now because I know myself. I will forget. Now it's in my head like this movie is moving. When we start talking now, I'll forget.
Don't worry, you won't forget. So Kamsi, introduce our topic.
Like I said, I've forgotten now. I'm joking. Double standards.
So you guys, we're speaking about double standards in different aspects. Double standard in gender, of course. Double standard in friendship. Double standard in the workplace. Because all of us now have gotten to that level of adulting. And yeah.
You guys, should I tell you my best topic? Double standards in gender.
I pray Council will not make the whole podcast about this.
I'm scared too.
You know why? I think I like the fact that double standard in gender will come in first. So that because I feel like that's
now it's going to take most of our, because I'm so sorry, I want to hit on somebody. No hit on, God forbid.
No, like I know now, like
man like
somebody.
Pharaoh. Man like Pharaoh, that man, I need to send you his. I sent it to you now. I did.
Yes, and I told you, and I said that stop
debating
me. That's a sin before God.
Do you know that I knew, I know that people are.
Kamsi, don't jump to that point yet.
Okay.
Let's are vibrating.
Oh my god, you see, my legs are vibrating. I'm so eager.
Okay, so wait, Kamsi, so What double standard do you feel like you don't like? Like, what double standard do you feel irritates you the most?
Okay. Because I'm so sorry to jump into relationship. I know everybody's always talking about relationship.
It's okay. It's part of it's our
The
age now.
fact that, so I'm not saying this before I even start. Let me put disclaimer. I do not encourage cheating, no, or from both gender. Oh. I do not encourage it at all. It's terrible. It's against the whole covenant that two people have with God. Everybody, I think people have forgotten the concept of marriage. People think it's just to
We
enter
will hit
wedding.
all of that thing inside this our gender based though.
Now, sorry, it's true. I'm so sorry. I'm ready.
No,
I'm already
continue.
running. Okay. So as I was saying, hey, what's the question?
Like what kind of like what double standard irritates
So the
you?
one that people think that men, they're allowed to cheat, have side chicks. They're allowed to do what, but they're allowed to marry who is not their spec. And oh well, as far as one can, give birth for them, take care of the family, they can be chasing their spec. Basically, I blame women in this one, but I don't want to go straight to that. But then, when a woman cheats, all hell wants to break loose. That's when you see all those small men, they're raising their heads up. Woman is not supposed to as why will a young boy be put eye in a married woman's thing? But nobody is ever talking about why will also a married man be putting eye outside marriage. Why would a woman be looking at a married man? Like, I understand that there are some talks about it, some people talk about it, but it's not as deep as how this thing that just happened with the whole present topic, Chike and the rest, Chike, Frank Edoho and his wife. The number of men that came out to talk, it shocked me. I didn't know it was this strong. So as he said, my own is the cheating part.
Yeah, I think for me, my own double standard started from when we were even small. The fact that boys can, all those, the truth is that it takes a level of discipline and it takes a level of, it takes a way you will walk with God, that God will place in a surrounding that you will find men that actually have sense. This, all those sexual assault things, sexual tapping, whatever, only started from when we were small. The double standard I hate is the fact that they put so much pressure on children from when they were very young, from female children. For instance, now, everything a female child does is in your husband's house. I'm so happy. I'm actually so happy that I didn't grow up like hearing directly from my mom. Doesn't mean I didn't hear it too from other people. Any little
You're gonna have people around you for sure.
Like, tell me why you are telling a girl that is still 8 years. Do you guys know what 8 years is? 8 years, they're very chinkily. You'll be telling them your like everything with reference to your husband, but you let the boys do as they like. You let the boys,
cannot be sweeping like this in your husband's house.
Everything in your husband's house. Another double standard I think I also don't like is how do I explain this now? I hope I say it in the right way. We have said this in our podcast before too, where like the same thing. So where women are not allowed to have certain things because of husband house. Everything still relates to husband house. And I'm just like, is it because of husband house that we were really created?
You're not allowed to have a house. Oh my God.
Do a lot of things because of husband house. But like men on the other hand, they can do as they like. I don't want to. The final thing that irritates me the most, in fact, that's what I should have said first, is marriage. This stupid thing that once a woman, thank God, you people, women, rejoice. Oh, ye women, they have reduced the age now. They have increased the age to 65. Before they will say, when you're in your 30s, no man will be attracted to you. Now they have increased it. And when you're 65, no man will be attracted to you. Sheer power! Power! But like, the thing where like, women, once a woman is a certain age, you start. I'm telling you people, believe you me not. I was 20. I moved to Canada when I was 21. I was going to be 22 that same year. So I was 22 when a guy told me, mind you, this guy is in his 30s. Oh, can you see our journey no be the same? He told me, I was talking to another guy on the call, and I was like, you know how you be playing that, leave me alone, don't talk to me again.
Yeah.
And this guy just came and he was like, better let him talk to you before you become 30 and you don't have any, and you're the one that will be begging. Like, the truth is that we put too much pressure on women of this thing of settle that at a certain age. But men, a man can be 50, a man can be 60, and he's not married, and he doesn't like you. Like the only time he be in pressure is okay, maybe okay, we'll leave your properties for and things like that. Which that's another conversation entirely about children. I think that will be our next episode, children. Because now that I'm a Sunday school teacher, I want to speak a lot about children.
Hey, it's true. We started our work in the church.
Let's serve the Lord
this Sunday.
Hallelujah. But like the thing where like you put pressure on women to get married, and what annoys me is the fact that they'll be like, just get married. Just
to what?
To what?
To who?
You'll be like, just get married. Just like what is just? Like I think people have missed the concept of marriage, have missed the concept of childbirth and having children. That's the problem.
I'm so sorry to cut you short. I think it's not like they missed the concept of marriage now. I think the concept of marriage was missed a long time ago. Because a long time ago, marriage was convenience. It was business.
Mm-hmm.
I don't say that marriage is. There's a little business in marriage, but I don't know.
It was like more of a let's continue the business line thing.
Yeah,
but that's for if you are rich, oh.
Yeah. And also two people that can bring something to the table, like something that can, things that can happen. Mm-hmm. We can actually call that business. But I don't like using that word business because then people will start, it's not everybody that has comprehensive.
Every time I speak, I always pray, say, God, let my listener have the brain to comprehend.
God bless you. I was about to give an instance, but let's leave that one before I go off the topic. The concept of marriage was misunderstood a long time ago. And because it was misunderstood a long time ago, as they said, generational knowledge or whatever is passed down. That's what they are trying to pass down to us. Awesome. But the only thing is that, thank God, our generation, some of us at least, we are trying to break that cycle.
Guess what? When you not try to break down the cycle, they'll call you end-time feminist. In fact, I just want to say include something real fast. That's outside of the topic. I want to speak about feminism. Don't listen to anybody that tells you things like, so many people call me feminist. Every female is a feminist. Every woman is a feminist. I think you guys should take out time to open your dictionary and read the meaning. Don't let anybody come and tell you cock and bull story about what feminism is. So they don't make you look like it's a demonic thing. It is not demonic.
It's not demonic.
There would have been nothing like feminism if men knew how to act right in the first place.
Okay,
there would have been nothing. There would have been nothing like women fighting for their right if men knew how to act in the first place. Women were treated like women are gold. There's a reason why the Bible says he who finds a wife finds favor and favor from the Lord. There's a reason why women have been genge since the beginning of the world. So
look at Esther, look at Ruth, look at Sarah.
Look, a lot of them. So don't let anybody make you feel like women, feminism, whatever. But now that's what I say. If you say you don't want marriage, because people have lost the concept of marriage.
Yeah.
When somebody says they don't want to get married yet, they call them witches and wizards. They call them anti-feminists. They call them feminism. Yeah. They call them demonic clinical. Yeah. When somebody says they don't want to have kids yet, when you guys act as if this marriage. Not saying that I don't want to get married, but I told myself I'm not going to get married until I understand why I want to get married. Right. Not because my mommy is saying, my daddy is saying, they say we have. No, because that's the problem with most of you. You are giving birth. You are getting married just because.
Also, please, if you don't want to get married, there's no need for you to force yourself to get married. As they said, even I think I said it before in other episodes, but I'll repeat it again and again. I think Becky's really tired of me saying this. Paul said in the Bible, either in Corinthians or it should be is it Colossians or Corinthians? I don't know. He said not everybody's going to get married.
Like if you are going too far. In the Bible, in Matthew 19, go and read your Bible. Jesus Christ, when he was speaking about marriage and on the grounds on which divorce can happen. Now, when we're talking about cheating, please remind me to go back to this thing. When he was talking about the grounds on which divorce can happen, the disciples had also said something along the lines of, I'm not considering verbatim, but they had said something along the lines that if you cannot do it, that means if you cannot do the marriage, then don't do it. Let me check. Because I don't want anybody to say that I'm lying. I don't want anybody to say I'm lying.
No, I think it's not what I think. I know you're right.
I want to say it the way the Bible said it.
Yeah.
And it's Jesus Christ though. And he quotes.
Marriage is not your
Ehen.
ticket to heaven. No.
Matthew 11:19. I read in New International Version. Verses 11. So verses 10 said, the disciples said to him, if this is the situation between a man and a husband and wife, it's better not to marry. The
Yeah.
situation before was adultery, sexual immorality in marriage. Jesus replied, not everyone can accept this word, but only those to whom it has been given. For there are eunuchs who were born that way, and there are eunuchs who have been made eunuchs by others. And there are those who chose to live their lives like eunuchs for the sake of the kingdom.
Yeah.
The ones who can accept it should accept it. If you know that marriage, suits you, don't do it. Don't do it, and then you will not come and be keeping malice. Let me say I'm king of malice. Stray bullet. Don't do it.
I'm so sorry.
I was like, if you cannot see all these things, and you know, by even children, not by force to give birth.
And that children own, please. You know the one thing I hate about that children own is because now you're not just destroying your life. You have brought a human being, an innocent human being, and you have decided to solely destroy that person's life. You did it with intention, because you cannot tell me that it's not with intention.
You actually they forget
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
They forget that the child that you are giving it is a human being, a whole life, a whole creature,
A soul.
a soul. I don't understand. Even though I cannot take care of it, it's like you don't give birth now, not by force.
People always think that, okay, because of the way of life, when you get married, so you have to give birth immediately. You don't necessarily need to give birth immediately. If you feel like you're not in that space, there is no reason for you to. If you feel like you still have traumas that are still killing you, that you feel like people think that parenting is just to have children born. After you are done born, take them through schools and whatever. You are forgetting that training too happens at home. That's why we have a lot of rubbish.
God bless you.
Outside.
A lot of people are from broken families. They are going through their own new trauma, and now they have the weight of, like, you know, that the person that tries to break the pattern is the one that will get hurt the most. And everybody is stuck in this situation, especially people in our age now. Everybody don't want to repeat the same pattern that their parents did. If you know that you cannot take care of children, don't give birth to them. Don't give birth to these children. You will give birth to children. You'll not be able to take care of them. You'll be saying legacy. Let me tell you, people, giving marriage and childbirth and having kids, it does not mean that you have lived a purposeful life. That is not purpose. That's not your assignment on earth. Let me tell you. A lot of people, you cannot tell me that because of Apostle Paul did not get married and give birth now. Thank God. Do you know I'm happy that Jesus Christ did not get married? Before people will say that
it's part of to heaven. Yeah.
Are you telling me that all the people that not get married and give birth and they don't live a purposeful life just because they don't marry and give birth? And let me tell you something about childbirth and having children. Children, they are given to us by God as caretakers. If we don't take care of them well, you'll give account on the last day. That's what you should know. So it's not about giving my children because of my parents I should give it, or it's time for me to have children. Or you should be calling me Mama Bon Boy. No. If you cannot take care of them.
If you know you cannot take care of them, please. Now, as we're saying, in marriage, I'm so sorry because I'm about to hit this topic very well because it gives me joy
it's gender, is double standard in gender, not in marriage. Come see. And inside gender, I talk about marriage.
Inside gender. So inside gender. Wait, before we talk about gender, I'm so sorry. Before we talk about marriage, inside gender. That's how I was hearing that there's this guy in a podcast that was saying that if men collectively want to take it back to 100 years ago, I'm sure that each and every one of you have heard this man. You've heard him. If men want to collectively send everything to 100 years ago, that they would just package women and make them and turn them into baby factory. You know what the woman's... Okay, though it's not the woman that said it, but somebody said in the comment section, what makes you think that you're fatter? Say, thank God. Let's leave that insult. Let's head to the one that has to the main thing of the whole whatever, saying that they have more physical power, they have more, just claiming one or two things that men supposedly have more than women, and they can turn us into baby factory. That they are the ones, that men are the ones that gave us the freedom. Do you hear how ridiculous that is? Sorry. And the ones that give us the freedom, that we're not the ones that fought for the freedom. That the women of those days are not the ones that fought for the freedom. God bless their souls. That's how this man that was born when, so that he was the men are the ones that gave women the freedom, meaning that he is capable of taking it. So now imagine, I heard someone's concept. If the British people, the white people, come to Africa, Nigeria, whatever, and come to tell us, you are the ones that give you your freedom or your independence. If we want to take it, we'll take it. There's nothing you can do. How will you feel? No, I want to understand. Do you feel that tightness in your chest? That anger? Because what do you mean? Since we're the ones that gave you your freedom. If you want to take it, we'll take it. And this story that this man, on his own, in his idle time, this is what he thinks about. Turning women into objects. He does not see. I don't. Hi.
Can I speak?
Yes. There's so many things I want to say, but speak. Well, I know that it has been hooking you since. Just speak.
So you guys, first, I did not watch this video because of I knew that I get rage baited fast. So kind of things, and I'm trying to regulate my emotions. Firstly, men cannot give what they did not take. They cannot take what they did not give in the first place. You cannot. You guys did not give us freedom. That's one. Two, and I've come to realize something. You know, my mom used to say something. These people that don't have anything, I used to brag. I remember one time, so I was talking to somebody, and we were speaking about having male child in a family. Yeah. And I'm like, all of you will be saying you want male children, but you can't take care of these boys. You can't train them well. So what's the point of having a male child if you can't train him well? And he's going to be constituting a public nuisance. And the guy had spoken about why it is important to have a male child in every family. And guess what he said? It's because of property. And I'm like, so I have a friend that in your family there are 5 girls. I also have my family is like that, but like I was speaking about this my particular friend. Their family there are 5 girls, no boys at all, and their father has like a level of money and everything, she was like, and the guy was like, when God forbid when the father died now, when he's older, the properties you will be giving the properties to his female children, and they'll be married to another man. Firstly, I want to say it's because of this narrative of once a daughter is married, she's no more part of the family. That's the reason why some husband mistreat their wife, because they know that she cannot go back because the family have already given this thing of as soldier. But that's not even my bone of contention. And he was like, so the properties now the father will give it to the girls and they'll be married, they'll give it to another man. And I was like, because people sometimes I talk without thinking. And I said, you focus on you show us the property. You that all of you are boys. Let's see the property your daddy even has to leave for you. People. It's people that don't have anything.
It's always the people that don't have anything that'll be calling women gold diggers. It's always people that don't. I don't know. It's always the ones that does not have anything. Those are people that are always angry.
I've got to the point where I don't like to argue with some men because it genuinely reduces my IQ. I'm too smart for that.
Let me tell you another
thing. So others kind of
all those
gender-based conversations, because guess what? That kind of man, it's only all those kind of men that is only in front of women. They'll be doing like this.
When you see them in front of their fellow men, they shrink
like jellyfish.
They shrink.
So yeah, you will take
like garage sweatpants. That sweatpants is rubbish.
Straight bullets. So you take freedom from women. You lock them up. Sorry, you will lock Ibuku Awoshika up.
Do you know that?
You will lock. Who else will lock? I'm so sorry. I know we don't like it. You will lock Remi Tinubu up. That wicked woman.
Do you know that man? I went to his Instagram. I wanted to see the kind of thing he posts. You know, I don't know. It's almost like as if I was looking for something that would reach me. I left his account immediately because I saw that this was something unhealthy to me because I was just going to get angry unnecessarily. And I saw his level of thinking. I saw that he was unknowledgeable. And I saw that he was like, it's not like he was not educated. No, we used to say educated illiterate. This guy is not educated one single bit. He just passed through school. School did not pass through him. I don't know if he even went to school, honestly speaking. And then he was attacking this guy. I think they call him something soldier.
I think I know the guy.
Yeah, I love his take on things. He thinks. So I like his own reason for him talking. That is the soldier guy. His own whole account is all about trying to change the mentality of the misogynistic mindset in the present, in the Nigerian present or whatever. So he was talking about this guy and whatever he said, and countering what he said. Guess them guys come back, called the guy Toto Hunter. Of all things.
We like him.
I said that he does not even have anything to say.
Let me tell you, I've noticed that there are some men that they don't care about their fellow men.
Yeah.
They just live for the destruction of women. Yesterday was International Boys Day. I don't see any post about it.
It's true. I saw that thing.
International Boy Child Day. It was yesterday. It was this thing. Yesterday was what?
I can't remember where.
Yesterday was May 16th. It was International Boys Day, and there was no post about it. But when we start to celebrate mothers, when we start to celebrate the girl child, when we start to celebrate women, it's a problem. See, I saw one foolish man. I hope this Sunday is not Mother's Day. And if it is Mother's Day,
oh my God, there's many things I want to talk about.
Do you know what I don't like? There's one thing I don't like, and I hate it genuinely. When we're talking about women, and you're like, maybe I'm like, mothers deserve to be celebrated every day. Your comeback is, what of fathers? Did I say fathers should not be celebrated? You have to celebrate father now.
If you want to celebrate fathers, you have to celebrate fathers.
If we say, like, I don't know why men, if like call me anti-feminist, that's your business. I know I'm an anti-feminist. I'm an end-time prophetess. If you say anything about women, if I say women are clinical, you say what of you to do for men now?
Do for men.
Is it me that will still do for men? I mean, woman.
How fighting for our genders? You to fight for your gender.
Do for men too now.
Oh my goodness.
Anything we do for you always attack is but men. The one that will top it. See, whenever I hear conversation about labor, you are pregnant, and when we're talking about pregnancy in labor, I hate when men, but you're not the one that carry the pregnancy. You still want attention, and you would be saying things like, "But men go through a lot." You self take care of men. Is it me that will take care of men? I'll take care of men. I'll still take care of men. You two people do your own now. You want men to do everything. You not be saying, what of girl child now? They not say what of. They will say what of boy child. Boy child come now. We don't see any poster.
Not hear anything.
Not the only.
I can't remember where. It's only. There's a place I swear it's. I don't know where I saw.
There's only one person I saw. It was even on WhatsApp.
Jesus, only one person.
WhatsApp. If I had a boy child now, I don't do. I don't get.
If I don't post. Happy boy child day.
I know get boy child.
To my Caleb.
To my David and Daniel. The boys. But like, I don't get boy child. So you will do your own. You will not do when women are celebrating their Father's Day will come now. I promise you, everybody will be me. I will not be silent because I like my daddy.
Exactly. Me, I will not be silent.
But like Father's Day will come now.
At least we have.
You will not post their fathers. Mother's Day will come again. Now only mothers now you celebrate fathers now. It's your problem.
It's not easy.
But another thing I actually want to say about double standard in gender for me, I'm not trying to do this so it's not that I say, okay, we're talking about women too much, let's talk about men. No, that's not it. I don't really send anybody like that. I'm a woman. But I think another double standard I genuinely don't like, and I know I will not be raising my sons like that, is the thing where it's two-sided. So the first one is, we tell the boys, don't cry. Don't show emotion. You're a man. Man up now. You're the man of the family. So a boy, you can have 4 sisters in front of you. You can just be 9 years old. Man up. You're a man. Why cry?
Yeah.
Clear your eyes. That's what we tell the boys. And we tell the girls, cry. Be emotional. But then again, when these boys grow up and they don't speak, they grow up and they don't know how to speak up about some things, they don't know how to show. I would forever stand men that can show emotion. Better cry.
Vulnerable. There's nothing.
So
there's strength in vulnerability.
Say I love you. Say like I've always said it, like I want my.
I say it only when you mean it. I beg.
Yeah. So like, as per I love you, as per even with that fellow man, you know, so I like, Apostle, he tells his fellow pastor, I love you.
Yes, I know that they are very expressive.
Yeah, very expressive.
I love it so much.
I would forever stand an expressive man. Like, I like when men are like
Mm-hmm.
just
You will not die.
exactly, but it's not their fault at the end of the day. It's because of the
Yeah.
whole man up, and I think one
Yeah,
of the
and that's
things
been passed down.
exactly, and I think in as much as not it didn't happen in every family because I know
Mm.
that my dad is not a man up kind of father, but still you can't say that it happens a lot where you tell the boys not to show emotions, chin up. You are a man. What is you are a man? You
Yeah,
people,
man, you're still a human being.
this is the knowledge that you impact in these boys that they grow up and they just become what I don't know. They can't really speak. They'll be going through a lot because they can't really speak. They can't
And
really
oh my
really
god,
speak.
if you even really check, because I heard that there was a study. When I say study, there's something they call it a research
Mm-hmm.
with in Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
It was Solomon Bichi that talked about it.
Yeah.
First of all, majority of the people, they sampled a lot of the sample was quite large, men and women, but the majority of those with mental health illnesses is from men.
Yes.
The majority of people that have thought about suicide, men. The majority of people that you just know that Nigeria, we need therapy.
Ah.
I know we're always behaving like I say therapy is actually needed. We actually there are so many things that need to be spoken about. Apart from the normal things that happen in our family and everything, which already stresses
Even the
us.
therapist
The
need
government, even the government will now even make it 10 times worse. Nothing is nice anyway. You're in your house, you're suffering. You come out, you're suffering.
everything.
And as you said, man, you're now told to buckle everything up. You're buckling everything up. You're suffering inside. Why is it that? I think there's something else that somebody said where how is it? How did they even put it? No, tell your wife everything, or something like that. Why is that kind of advice? And why will you be marrying someone that you cannot tell everything to? It's a partnership. Both of you are supposed to share that problem together. That's another thing that is not making men to die early. Somebody was saying that why there was a video I watched that because the man was like the man even oh god the man vexed and left the call because of the way the other guy responded. I love the way that guy responded. There was so much knowledge in in what he said. It was about why can't women rule in the society? And the guy was like, oh, that, women have mood swings, have multiple, have cerebral, one or two, the whole constant argument that the way say women have. The man now said, I'm going to counter what you just said with facts. This guy actually, I'm going to check it, MAANIS, their research and everything. Men actually have more emotional crash downs.
Yeah.
One, because obviously they keep it in. Because now the crash downs could be because if we were to check the gender with the highest number of criminal activities, what are they? Men. When I say criminal activities, in terms of assault,
It's still men.
in terms of murder,
That's still them.
what is that? It's still under emotional crash out. All these things that you're bottling in. What did you expect before? You find a way to release them because you are human.
Yeah.
It cannot stay. You will find a way. It's either you're killing somebody or you are assaulting somebody or you'll not find peace and solace, just like a man like Pharaoh. There's many other things that man did, that soldier guy, because he used to assault women. He assaults women. That's why he's opening his mouth to say that.
And you can say it in Nigeria. It's because
Now,
that country is lawless.
exactly. I feel like that one too is going through a lot. But because of his bottling it up, he has found solace in assaulting people to find people that he's going to have control over, to trying to intimidate someone that they are going to have power over. Because it's like it gives like this, maybe it gives like peace or solace or this vibe of at least you have control over something since you didn't have control over every other thing. Do you understand? I feel like that's where all these kind of things come out from, and this is all comes down to bottling up and everything.
And that's because of, and I think everything's still about the kind of family that you come out from. That's another thing too. Like some people, they grow up with fathers that, or even mothers that'll be like, man up, you're a man, you're a man. And another thing is that also what the society says. So you might want to tell a woman something now, but like because the guys have said they don't tell women.
Yeah,
things.
women. Yeah.
And another thing is that I hate that thing of. So the other part of what I want to say is that they say men don't show emotion. they say women show emotion. But when women show emotions, you call them aggressive. You call them emotional. And I've come to realize that men are actually more emotional than women.
Yeah.
I want to say a very funny story. I don't know if you can see. Men are very emotional than women. One. And the example I will give is when a man is asking you out. And you mistakenly say no. The crash out. The crash out is crazy. Like, no. Because think about it. Why is it that women now? Okay, now, Shami, I don't care. No, don't give me my number. But before, in Nigeria, why is it that when a man asks you for your number, they know boy, you go give him your number. Make he no kill you.
Can you imagine the kind of...
You will give him a number because they will crash out. They're too emotional. But I've actually seen it. Remember that guy that was asking you out? That when he not told him no, that he not said that I not told you that he was giving attitude. I'll tell you about, you know, the first thing, but I don't want to say it here. One guy that was asking you out last year.
He was now giving me attitude.
And he was already excited that you're going to stay yes, but you said no.
Is he at the beginning of last year?
Yes, now.
Oh, stupid boy.
He was not giving me a county attitude. But it's not when you ask out now.
Hey, man.
You don't be like, is it because I said no? That's you know that will be funny to me.
You know that other one that no, that one is going to be a very long story, and I'll have to actually say the name for you to get it. Don't worry, we'll talk about that one.
We'll talk about that one later. But like another thing about double standard too is that the final thing on gender double standard has to be. I know where I stopped. Let's take that.
Even me today, I've wanted to.
42 minutes, can't see. I don't know, this podcast will be long.
Jesus. 42 minutes, gang. Let's see.
I'll rush the second one. It's just friendship and workplace. That one you can rush it. So the final thing about gender-based double standard for me has to be still emotion too. When a man is like what a man would do that would call him confident and manly. When a woman does it, I would English is correct.
Yeah, does it? Yeah,
we'll call her bossy.
Oh,
We'll say that she's uptight.
It doesn't make sense.
We call her uptight. But when a man does the similar thing, we will say he's confident and things like that. It doesn't really make sense. I feel like the truth is that this society, they're not okay. They're not okay.
Now, so I want to say something. To be honest with you, you see that bossy and confident or overconfident, whatever you say. I think it doesn't just come from a place of, the person might be looking bossy, overconfident. It comes from the place of the fact that everything a woman does, majority of the time, it is held under a scale of if a man will like it or not, or find it attractive or not.
You just moved to another conversation.
Okay,
in fact, we have closed podcast. That is all we're saying today. We're not more talking about the other double standard. Watch out for part 2. People, that's my topic now. I wasn't informed.
The one that actually just puts in my brain now.
It's one thing for it to come from a man. Even your fellow women.
No.
Watch me. I can do it. I'm going to give 2 examples. There's other places that you go to in Toronto where you find the rich man. This is how to be more feminine so that the men will like you, so that the boys will like you. So men actually don't like women that do not lesbian. They like women with the straight hair, not too much color, just the nails.
Because of what?
So men actually like French teeth, not the pointed ones. Men don't like when girls laugh with all their mouths.
That means that me, I'll not marry because men don't how to respond to a man when he tells you this. They don't respond in a raz way, or maybe they give you one. They say no, that is raz, or that is mediocre. Respond like this. I'm like,
There's something that Jola said. I love me. Forever a Jola stand. Of course, not everything Jola says that is yes and amen. Yes. But like there's something she said. She said that she hates the way we have attached being feminine to how men would like
I think
it.
I
So,
would,
for instance, now you'll be telling me things like, when you'll be saying how to be more feminine. Like, for instance, she said, give an example. We would say being like that subtle voice.
subtle.
We will associate
Soft.
it with being, God bless you, soft. We associate it with being feminine because that's what the men like. Do you understand? Like, it's always about the end goal is what the men like. You can't do it what the men like. You can't eat what the men like. The boys does not. When you go on it,
What about what embodies you as a person?
I don't tire.
What about your purpose in life? To know God and make God known. To be an image of God. Imagode. Hey, I can't believe I remembered it today. Every time I'm always trying to remember, even when I'm praying or something, I'm like, I beg, image of God, image of God. But like, imagode.
You people, like, I hate it. Like, I remember that time when Bam Bam became, like, everybody started knowing Bam Bam last year. I hate I've always been a Bam Bam from BBN. BBN stand.
Like Bam Bam was.
But like, I hate the way she now became a standard for, like, it now became a thing of, you have to be able to speak this way. Like, until you sound, I'm so sorry. You don't expect a girl that has gone through a lot. I've not gone through a lot, but like, you can't expect a girl that has toiled, that has struggled to be sounding feminine. And what the hell is feminine? Like, why would we associate being
soft?
I have to use that.
That means I'm very masculine.
Like, why would we associate it with being feminine every time? Feminine. You guys should chill. I saw one time too. You know me, I like French tip, but my own French tip, I like colorful. Until I saw that, hey, the boys like French tip. I say, hey, now I go do French now. They will think it's because of a man.
Man, yeah, doing French tip.
Everything.
Oh gosh, you removed your nails.
Men, what they like. But these people don't even care about you. They don't care. They're going to live their life the way they like.
Literally, babies, literally.
Like, even a man that really likes you, shala.
Shakala boomba.
A man that really likes you at the end of the day, like, there's some things, of course, he will correct in himself and everything, but like, all those, I don't know. It's a problem for me. Like, everything, I hate the fact that everything about a woman, the end goal, a woman would literally have the doctorate of the doctorate of the doctorate. It will still be all about, she goes, still, her husband.
I was about to say something now to give example to this, because there was this girl that posted on TikTok or so that she just got her doctorate or something like that. Somebody was like, if you like carry out the degrees, you know, still get man or something, you know, you still get husband or something like that around. Just so you know, it's possible that she might have a man, but she's not just posting. But let's leave that one. I'm just like, after I saw that, I realized that I was about to. No, not me. Somebody replied, but it's like another person replied that person, and it almost felt like as if that person did not read to understand. I'm telling you, it felt like I was reading two different contexts. I'm like, where is this person coming from? Where is this other? Because this one is making sense. This one is coming from outside the box.
Don't worry.
That's when I watched this video. Somebody made a context that I watched this video where they used big words. Not so big. In fact, it's not just middle, like it's not so big, it's not so small. But like you just read and you understand it. But if you are educated, you understand what it is. Or even if you don't understand the full big words, you should get to have an idea of what one or two words are. Then I'll give it the guy. It was a vox pop saying, read this words and read this sentence, and they were like, whatever they read, it's almost like as if it was opposite. Maybe you see compliance, they'll say complaining or something. Like their brain could not grasp what that sentence is about. So after they finish saying the rubbish, they finish saying, the man will not say, okay, what does that mean? And they're like, I don't know. Is that even a word? You know what that means?
Americans are illiterate.
That's when you realize. Are you seeing that? People actually don't understand. If like be making sense, there's no reason for you to argue on the internet.
Oh my god. I saw the video. I said that you liked it. I saved it to watch it.
So there's no I mean, like, so I say, thank you. I know they argue again. Some people truly, it's not like as if they just truly don't understand. They don't know. They are not. They don't even understand what you've just.
A lot of times, I actually want to share my opinion on something, but like I'm about to send a voice note, and I'm like, this person IQ. Surely it's bikini. That means can this person IQ carry this thing? I just stop talking. I can't
Yeah,
shout.
you just know that
I'm
you have
trying
the
to
energy
gain
for the
weight.
back and forth.
I can't shout. But like, I don't know, like this whole thing of I don't understand what is in this husband house that people are talking about. Is there money there? Like, is there
Yeah.
is that where paradise is? And this
don't
small thing,
know.
husband house. And the truth is that when we even look at some of you, safe, you are not thriving. The
In
only
that
person that can
husband
talk to
house.
me about husband house now is Ibukun Abushika. See, are you seeing the Okojo Iweala? All those the big madams, the top
Those are the
dogs.
people that you
These are the people, Pastor Laju, that my husband has all those kind of. See, are you seeing the 1% of the 1%? All those top women. Those are the only people that can talk to me about husband and I will hear because I know that they're not the one sweeping in the house. You can't tell me that it's Pastor Laju that is sweeping in the house. Apostle will never release after that. I know that it can never be a coach or that will be sweeping in the house.
Yeah, please, she has a lot of things going on.
Yeah. So before you say, Erica, are you intelligent? Yeah.
Anyways, let's go to friendship, double standards.
So you guys, gender don't standard took all our time because that's the name.
Me,
That was
I knew,
actually
to be honest with you, I knew that it was going to because that is literally that one. There's even a lot. I still have a lot to say in my head. But let me just calm down.
me too.
Let's go to
Low
the
key.
next thing.
It's true that I'm actually almost forgetting. So you guys will be going to friendship like double standard. I feel like something about friendship double standard is very subtle.
Yeah.
So one of the double standards about friendship is
I need to give me an example because when I even saw it, I was like, I didn't really have anything in my head.
okay, so double standard in friendship would be for instance now where I want you to always be available. One of the example would be I want you to always be available for me.
Yeah.
Or no, let me know is that one. Whenever you have issues and you tell me I'll always listen to you, I'll always be but when it gets to my turn, you don't listen to me. Like all of a sudden.
But I listen to you now.
When I heard true, I know that
I knew. You know, that true was not on purpose. But then it clicks.
That's how I know this girl. I knew that when I said I said that I knew that about driving somewhere today. But like for instance, like that's the first like when you so like there is one sided.
Yeah.
That's double standard in friendship to be honest. Because one person so you would say, oh, in this friendship, we have to have each other's back. But I know that you only one person has the other person's back. Same thing with availability. Same thing. I feel like availability. Me, I won't lie. I feel like low-key, I'm guilty of that one too.
Yes, that one I can accept. But okay, continue.
And okay, shoulder to cry on too. Are you a shoulder for me to cry on?
Yes,
You're a liar. Anytime I tell you
yeah.
something, you will change it. Now make it a laughter thing.
So no, that's not it. I try to lighten up I will not say the mood, your mood. I will try to lighten up your mood to try to so it's not just be
Another thing about double standard in friendship is all those aesthetic friends. Don't try rubbish with me. All those stupid aesthetic friendship. I knew of this girl when we were in Babcock. I'm not going to say Anisha. But like this girl, she had the aesthetic friends in Babcock. Let me just tell you that herself, looking at her, she's not aesthetic. But she's not the aesthetic friend too. Yeah. But she had aesthetic friends. I won't really call them her friend at the end of the day. But when you have this large energy.
People, yeah.
But whenever she wants food, provision, she wants to beg, she'll come and meet other people. She don't not meet her aesthetic friends.
I know a lot of people like that. It doesn't make sense. So
no, tell me one example.
No, I cannot mention.
Tell me, just give me story.
No.
You tell me behind the scene.
Yes, please. God forbid.
Because
I'm not a bad bitch. I'm not.
You might go there.
I'm not both. You should leave me. But you see these aesthetic friends, you cannot go to them for help. You go to the other people that you feel more comfortable for help. But you don't consider those people your friends because they don't give you that aesthetic. Doesn't make sense.
Same thing with posting them too. I don't even care. But same thing we post. I feel like it's a whole lot of things. And the thing about the kind of friendship is very subtle. Yeah. Same thing with support.
I guess sometimes you might not even really
clock it. Today you will clock it, eh?
Yeah, your brain will scatter.
But my own major thing is the supportive friend. You want me to be there for you. Fine, I'm there for you. But when is my turn now? It's low energy and me, I'm heavy on support. I'm such if you don't support me, it's a pay meal. And just now pay back.
People don't know that friendship relationship is like normal boyfriend girlfriend relationship.
Yes.
Literally. The same effort you put in that, you have to also put in your friendship if you want your friendship to bloom rather.
And so you guys, the final double standard segment has to be workplace, adulting, but I'll focus on workplace to be honest. Number one, entry level jobs and 10 years experience. You guys, I think I'm the best person to speak about this because I'm in HR. In fact, I'm not just in HR, I'm in recruitment.
Please, you're not even the best person to speak about this. It's people that are not in recruitment.
That's what I'm
that are
saying.
the best people to speak about.
I'm actually the
because
best.
we are suffering it.
No, I'm actually the best to talk about it because I don't know where you people are working, Sha, but I'm the best to speak about recruitment. You cannot associate, like I'm speaking to my fellow boss. What people don't know about at the end of the day is that bosses are the ones that actually tell the recruitment team what to do. But like my point is that you cannot tell somebody entry level job, entry level pay. So you're paying somebody 40K, entry level job. We want them to have 5 years experience. From where? That's not more entry level.
I say from where with you? I said I pinched you first.
Waka.
That lachagi keba.
You too, lachagi keba. But like I don't know where you want them to find this experience from. And I think, see, if I talk now, they will say kiniko. That's how you know a red flag in a company. Any company that doesn't know where meaning of entry level. You notice some companies here, like you see the entry level will start from secondary and internships, school, this thing like the banks, whatever. Whenever a company is already saying 2 years, but you cannot have 2 years for entry level. I know that. You cannot have 2 years. Max, what am I even saying? Max, let's say you want to be crazy, 1 year. And that 1 year could also count. Now, what 1 year should be voluntary, like either a voluntary role, internship that you maybe if you are done internship in the course of your study. Now that will count because it's entry level. Where do you want them to get experience from?
From their mommy's belly.
Like that thing, I understand. Like that thing really irritates me. Like I don't like see whenever I see a job that's saying 2 years,
entry, 3 years,
not mid level, entry.
You see the salary range, and like
I know that you people, all of you in that your company.
Where do you want me to see that experience from?
All of you in that your country, I say country, in that your company, you have a problem. And
most of the time they'll give you all the roles in the whole world for just that single small entry role that you're putting there. If you see the role, it's even past the what they're calling it, the title of your role. That's maybe they say communication assistant or communication. No, let me say communication assistant because assistant is before coordinator. You'll be seeing the role of assistant plus the role of coordinator inside it, plus one small executive assistant role that is rolling.
I think
those people.
That's how you know that. I'm telling you, it's very easy to know. It's just because people genuinely need jobs now. Like people desperately need jobs. If not, it's very easy to know a red flag company. It's very easy to know them.
Yeah.
Their pay is always very useless for entry level. Their job description very very terrible.
3 people will call you for an interview.
They can change your role after they have offered you
the job.
Now starting, they are very, very useless. I'm telling you.
Oh my God. Speaking from experience.
They're very, very useless. Very, 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 very. I'm very, very. I think it's just because people need, and I always say at the end of the day, I'm like not because of I'm a HR, I'm now saying this thing. But what people don't know is that HR does not work in every this thing. HR does not work in every department. So now, if finance say they want to hire an accountant, finance has to submit everything they want for that role because you're the one working in finance. You should have submit like for marketing now. So you want a marketing lead, you should have submit the everything.
The skills
all HR will do is post it through their whatever. I'm talking of private firm, but like that's not how it really works in my office at the end of the day. That's how it works in my office at the end of the day. But like on the other hand, we know like some things that should be there and the kind of level to put that particular role in. But like that's another thing too. So like HR will be the one to bear the brunt of everything because they're the ones that are the forefront for the recruitment. But if it shows that what people don't know is that it's not even HR at the end of the day that does the interview. If you're hiring for marketing lead, is it me HR that come and be doing the interview? No.
Yeah.
It's actually the people in that they say all HR would do is post it.
I think okay. Well, for this for KPMG, there's something I saw. I saw okay. You submit your application. Then there's recruitment interview. Then there is what's that thing? I don't know what to call it, but let me say the role you're looking for, marketing lead interview. So what exactly was, I know that the marketing, they want to know the kind of skills you have, what you're going to bring to the role, the skills you're bringing for that role and every other thing. So what exactly is that recruitment thingy interview all about? Is it just, hey, you guys don't enter networking events? Is it just, speaking about
like for you to be able to pass that recruitment level? I feel like they always have questions that they do for that. Like that's not how it works in my own office. So in my office, at the end of the day, the managers are the one that screen. So like if
managers, what I'm saying, manager,
the manager. So like if a manager in Ministry of Finance is saying they want to recruit for accountant, for instance, now he would be the one. We just give him the resume. He's the one that would do the first round. This thing. He'll do the first round, give us who the people he wants, do the second round, do the interview. So the first round is the screening of the resume, do the interview. Like anything that has to do with speaking with the candidate directly has to be with the team exactly, because I don't know what you're looking for. You're the one that knows what you want to work with at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, what HR would just do is even onboarding. I don't know, but let me not talk. Onboarding too is not for HR. Like if it's onboarding of do your hiring document, that's HR. But onboarding is actually like putting you, like setting you up in the role. It's not for HR.
No, exactly. I think it's the same thing we talk about. Oh my god, we did not interview. Like when we entered, the onboarding was with literally for the data annotators was a different thing. And for we had with the benefits people, we had with HR. HR was few minutes like this, they were done. Then we stay having with managers and every other thing for the onboarding before we now even went to the main role onboarding.
Exactly.
But I know that the other onboarding is about the company, what you're bringing to the company in a whole. You just know every other thing. You need to know benefits, salary, blah blah, and so on and so forth before you start talking about the role.
So whenever you see like a role of 2 years entry this thing, it's not really HR that is posting that role. Like HR is the one posting it, but that's what the manager wants. Sometimes you advise these people and they are deaf, but that does not work in my workplace because they will not post that rubbish. They won't. Not just post trash. But my final double standard in a workplace, I don't really care because it doesn't really work in my workplace. Office will say work-life balance. He wants to use work-life balance now. They're squeezing their face.
They will squeeze in their face. I will feel like it's even better here than in Nigeria.
You people, if you work in Nigeria, you now come and work in a good, because not every office in Canada to have sense. So you come and work in a good company, you will have PTSD soon. You people,
you almost cannot even believe what's going on.
I said one time my teammate came to my office to teach and to help me do something. I have 2 chairs in my office, so I was like, "Do you want to sit down?" So I have my own actual chair and it's a smaller chair, and I was like, "Do you want to sit down on my chair?" She's like, "What?" And "Do you want to sit down here?" She said, "No." You know, she was squatting.
Yeah, that's with it.
And I was sitting down, rolling. And she was
like, your body be like, you be uncomfortable. Like,
although they also have mean managers and mean, no, that's I will never take out the fact that they are also wicked. They are very wicked people too. But I'm just like, even if people sick leave, let's take my sick leave. If you see the way I was planning, I just realized that mental health is part of sick leave. If you need a break, because she had told me before, she was like, if you feel overwhelmed.
I didn't even know that we even had mental health.
I say in my office, in the day, we have stretching break. 15 minutes, self-care break. That's what it's called. Use it to this. But people don't really take it. But me, I take it. That's a concern. I take it.
In talk robotics, you can do that as well. But it's just that you're extending your period of when you're going to stop working.
You're not extending your own period.
So you extend your period. So I rather finish this. Let me finish my 8 hours ASAP. Let me know that I'm done with this thing.
But if you are working in a toxic place, they will tell you work-life balance. You have sick leave. You have paid holidays. Now you want to use your sick leave, just squeezing their face. Or they will tell you time to close. You want to close. They will not be when I was in NYC that time too, because I was a copper, so it wasn't that serious. Like you can close you can close by 4.
Yeah.
So one time it was almost 4, and this manager gave me something to do. I mean, I was just like, what do you mean I should be doing something when it's almost 4? I will not be done before 4. I was squeezing my face that day. So now when I got here too, and I remember like sometimes I'll still be having things to do. I can't wrap it up that day. I'm like, should I stay extra? My dear people, if I get to the office by 8, and my team knows I get to the office by 8, when it's 4:10, she'll be like, you are still here? I have to get used to this lifestyle of flying out of the office. So you know this one that you will see me. Before I used to fly out though. I will stay there judicial. If I start work by 8:38, I'll stay till 4:38. I will stay there. But see, and I found out that it's not toxic, but if you work in a toxic place, the double standard there is crazy. You cannot take sick leave. They're the one that tell you that they'll pay for your sick leave, but they don't want you to take it. So why are you not telling people? Why are you deceiving people, making them look like you have a work-life balance, but you don't have it?
Let's all of us have sense now. In Jesus' name.
Ami Jesus.
So,
you guys, we have come to the end of double standard. I want to ask you one final question, can say, before we end.
Oh God, I beg. What?
Is that attitude license?
I don't know the answer. Please don't come and put me on the hot seat.
Hot segment. Do you think that double standard will ever end? Do you think that we would ever get to?
It's not the society we are in. We always have strong.
I thought you don't have answer.
Sorry, anyone that's doing my opinion, man. That's why my mouth is always open. It's almost like I feel like no matter what, we always have people. As we know, we already have unintelligent people, and those people are always going to influence other people that are also maybe uneducated, and all of them will now become unintelligent. And this kind of virus passes very fast.
Faster than corona.
Yeah, very, very fast. This kind of virus passes very fast. So for sure, it's always going to be in the world. Just pray that you don't get infected by brainless people. In Jesus' name.
I also agree with Kamsi. That's it. I don't think it's going to end to Christ to come back the second time. I don't think so. But yeah, you guys, we have come to the end of our episode.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, repost, everything. All the whole jiggy jaga. Please do. God will bless you as you do so.
Amen.
We love you.
Bye.
Bye. God's love. Can be poured into our hearts through the Holy Spirit
And hasn't given to
us. I was learned from Celeb Kids. Bye, guys.